Oh, hey guys, how are you? Hope you're doing okay. So at the moment, a lot of people are going to Maridon because there's a lot of cool items which you can trade in for wild offering. Now, if you don't know, there's a whole quest chain that you need to go through to basically utilize wild offerings, and it starts in the south of Felwood, in the camp basically. I think I did a video about it, but just didn't upload it. I'm sorry, I've been really lapsed. But anyway, you can look it up, and when you do the quest, which I think involves doing Black Fathom Depth, basically, and someone at the end of Black Fathom Depth needs to basically complete it by summoning another demon or whatever. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, but when you have the quest done, you can start collecting these things. So that's what I'm going to do today, is a sort of Maridon skip. So at the beginning, we sometimes have this stupid thing where, you know, we're sort of looking for extra people and summoning and stuff, and it's really hard to tell if any of these are actually viable. So it's best just to look at the side here, and you know, if people are lit up, then it generally means that we haven't gone through the portal. If people start vanishing, it means there's probably a valid portal up. But yeah, it's just frustrating. Anyway, so you may be wondering why we're doing raids in Maridon, and it's actually a good question. But you can have up to 10 people to do a lot of the classic dungeons, even though we're typically done with 5 people. I think the same was true with Stratholme, actually. So I wonder if we're going to see something similar with that. The reason we have a raid is it's just kind of quicker just to run through, basically, and you know, there's like less stress, and you know, some people just like totally chill out and they don't really do anything. Okay, looks like that's up. Okay, the portal's up. Very nice. Now we run in. Well, first of all, we get teleported to this lovely area here. Now, I have been here many times in my life, and I used to do like sort of solo 60 warrior stuff. You know, which is good fun. Usually you can skip these guys without too much effort, but apparently today we're pulling them. I pulled one, to be fair, so... Oh god, we're getting all of them. Doesn't really matter, like I said, because we're a raid, we got like twice as many people as are needed, so everything's just going to drop. I mean, I am the tank for this place, so... Lord help us! But no, I mean, it is obviously quite easy to tank, providing you can sort of keep frat, which, you know, shouldn't be too bad, I suppose. But yeah, it's fine. Obviously, you can hear some people skinning over there. So yeah, basic way of keeping fret is just charging in. So you're first person in. You want to drop your thunderclap. In the middle of everyone, and then get everyone attacking you, because you've got a shield, and your shield and basically inflicts damage on the enemy, so you should just be able to hold everybody with a combination of say thunderclaps and its normal attacks and your shield and whatnot as well. So it's not so bad. Like I say, we've got a lot of healers and stuff, so I assume, I don't actually know, I've not really looked. If one guy runs away like that, you know, you can run get him if you want, doesn't really matter. These guys, I've sort of noticed, don't really have a problem taking out the mobs if they run away. See what I mean? So it's pretty easy stuff. Remember, everything you do as a warrior kind of generates a certain amount of threat. Oh, that's actually not a bad ring. Oh, well, stamina's kind of boring. No one likes stamina. It's all about the strength, baby. So yeah, then we just run around here, run across the bridge. Oh, one of the things I always used in Classic, and I'm using it now, is I put minor speed increase on my shoes, and you know, it's not an expensive enchant or anything, but it really does make a difference. especially as a Fury Warrior, because it just means that you can get into combat more quickly, and I just prefer it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, you might technically do more damage, possibly, if you've got something else on your shoes, but I don't know. It makes a big difference in PvP too, especially in Classic, because if you're trying to chase down enemies, you know, you got your charges, but you also just want to be running faster than the enemy, you know. This means you can kind of hunt them more efficiently, you know. But yeah, as you guys can see, it means I can stay ahead of the pack a little bit as well. These guys are a bit tricky to hold, so you ideally want to turn them away from the group. But like I said, because we're a raid, everything goes down super quick, so it's not really an issue. You can also leave them finishing off the last one or two mobs and go to the next mobs, you know, just so you get a bit of a head start. But yeah, these guys, like I say, slightly tricky, I suppose. Come, stop running away. Now, I could use intervene here, I suppose. Probably should use intervene, but it kind of involves, like, selecting the enemy. Or, I mean, selecting your mate that you want to intervene to. Oh, I don't know, there's various abilities, but no, whatever, it's Maradon. This is like a sort of boss raid, really. Oh, I didn't stand a chance with that guy. Anyway, what we would typically do is we would do this for 5 times, and you're only allowed 5 runs per hour, which kind of sucks. You can actually do 6 runs per hour, and it's a nice, you know, 10-minute thing, but instead it's like 12, 13 minutes, whatever.
Run.
Oh, really? So anyway, perfectly valid to kite a boss around or get a boss kited. Ooh. Oh, and the dinosaur. Nice. These kind of good for druids, not really good for me. Kind of nice all round sticks. I actually have that wrist. I'm wearing it. I've got 7 strength on the wrist. So now we log out. You can either log out standing underneath this guy, or you can go to the waterfall if you want. You can either go to the top or the bottom of the waterfall. But all of these will teleport you back to the start, as you guys will see. How it works, I think it basically doesn't have a stored location for you, so you automatically get teleported to the beginning of the dungeon. It's kind of cool. I mean, it is kind of abusing a glitch, really, in the way the thing was originally programmed. Now we just turn around and we run out, and now we're pretty much back to the start of the video. So you just want to follow the left wall from here. Look how slow those particle effects are coming out. We're a bit better now. I was going to say that's a weak-ass particle emitter. Okay, there's these snakes. You can basically ignore them. They're elites, but they don't hit you too hard. You can just fall down here at the first cliff. Now, of course, there are various quests and stuff that you can do. And like I say, when you get to this point, just look on the left to see who is, you know, near you, who's in the dungeon. If people start vanishing, it means they've gone into the dungeon through one of these portals. And yeah, just to reiterate, we do this 5 times, and then we get like locked out for the hour, So people might just come in and leave at random points. Typically the items we need are about 12 runs worth, which is, yeah, 12 wild offerings. Some are 15, I believe, and you need 3 wild offerings to do the quest anyway. So if you haven't done the quest yet, you can still get wild offerings, but you basically need 15, and that'd be 12 for the item, then an extra 3 to complete the quest. It's well worth doing. I actually got this trinket so far from it. It gives me 1 crit and 1 hit, and oh, I'm currently low on the hit actually, but warriors need about 6 hit, 5 or 6 anyway, but yeah, I'd say 6. But you don't really want to be compromising your gear in order to get extra hit, if you know what I mean. So you really want good gear with hit on it instead of going exclusively for hit. I mean, I haven't actually done my mathematics, but at the moment I'm using this. I also have another belt which just has hit and crit on it, which again might be good, but it's not so good for tanking because it's a cloth item. How are you guys anyway? I don't know. Stevie. Jesus. Oh, if you're wondering, those horrible crocodile things have an ability which stops you using and spamming your abilities. I'm barely looking at the screen, to be honest. I'm just a bit sleepy. I'm doing marathon runs, for goodness sake. Thunder clapping, basically. It's just ever rotation of warriors. Thunder clap at this point. There is this whole thing you can do with sword and board, which I've kind of tried it, but I didn't seem to hold threat. Just spamming random stuff, you know. Random stuff seems a bit better, to be honest. Although, yeah, Thunderclap's pretty good. My only thing that annoys me about Thunderclap is it only actually affects 4 targets. So kind of be nice if it could affect a lot more targets. I might end the video there, but one of the things I might find interesting is these doing the most damage. And obviously people have been moving around, but it seems like the druid, who is a boomy, is doing the most damage here. Followed by a... What are the purple? All the colours are mixed up around here. I see warlock, but yeah. If you're wondering the nameplates and sort of where they're coming from, I'm just using plater nameplates, which is, you know, something I would definitely say is brilliant. So if we charge into this mob here, the ones that are blue are the guys who are attacking me. The ones who are red have basically been pulled off me. It's kind of annoying, but there we go. So yeah, you basically want to try to maintain blue at all points. Mobs come out similar blue if they're being tanked by someone else. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know I said I was going to finish the video, but you can look at this lovely, handsome princess here.
Run.
Oh. So, I mean, she's pretty easy to defeat, especially in a raid. Oh gosh. No, it's just a case of pulling the big ghosty goblin man with his 2 big honking legs. Can I get some heals over here? gonna have to kill myself. Oh. Ugh, log out. Okay.